Hello and welcome back to our channel. Bit of a different start today. I'm on my own. Toby's just working on his laptop. But this weekend we're having our first guests come to stay at the house. So we're doing a big organise, and I'm starting down in the second bedroom, which is soon to become our main bedroom, because we're going to be staying down here this weekend and our friends are going to be staying upstairs. So let me show you the current space. This is what we're working with. So I did a big IKEA order for lots of like inserts for the wardrobe. So I'm going to try and install those now, and then we've got the hose which I need to find a home for the weekend, and then this is all the bedding that we're going to use for me and Toby for the weekend. So I'm going to try and set up the bedroom in here so it looks all like neat and tidy for when they come. Okay, so I'm basically starting with these wardrobes. We've been testing paint colours here, we still aren't decided. They already have quite a lot of like built-in storage, but we went onto the IKEA Packs online planner and just ordered a few extra things to try and like maximize the space. We always find that we don't really use like shelves like this that are above hanging very often. They're just annoying to get to. So we're going to move the rail up to the top and then try and put another one in, and then shelving and baskets at the bottom. And then we also have the top of the wardrobe here, which is just completely empty, which we're going to use for storing like suitcases and things that we just don't need to get to very often. So we're going to do that. And then in this side, where we've got the washing machine, currently just full of like random cleaning products, which I'm going to try and put all onto this shelf and down here. So that's like the cleaning section. And then I bought a rail to go here so that I can hang jumpers and stuff, which I hang them up and they're like really small, so they'll fit in there perfectly. So I'm going to get on with that, see how it goes. Luckily, most of the IKEA stuff is not like flat pack, so it doesn't look too tricky, but famous last words, we'll see how it goes. Right, first thing is done. Yay. Okay, I need to step out for a bit, but I've done the baskets at the bottom and then a shoe rack. So those are both going to be for shoes. Then a shelf there. Rail, rail. So far, so good.
Hello, it's been a couple of days since I think Mikey was actually filming last, and it's now Sunday. And Mikey's actually at Mighty Hoopla, which, if you don't know, is like a very gay-friendly kind of festival, pop festival in London. And we both went yesterday, which was a lot of fun. It was kind of our first time going to anything like that completely sober, which we have been now for getting on for 6 months, over 5 months. But yeah, we went yesterday and didn't drink, and we had a really good time. It was really fun and really actually interesting to be somewhere sober. Yeah, I couldn't go today because I had work commitments. I had some stuff I had to do and somewhere I had to go. And my hay fever yesterday was so bad. You might be able to tell, but my lip is like red raw and my nose is swollen. My eyes are quite swollen. So I've just had a day at home, and Mikey's gone with some friends. So they're having a good time, which is nice. I've just checked in on them. They've been gone for like 2 or 3 hours. And it's quite like late in the day. So we actually got to spend a lot of the day together, which was nice. I've just been having literally a chilled couple of hours. I've been reading my book, planning stuff in the house. So I don't think I've mentioned, but I've ordered a cabinet for the kitchen, like a freestanding cabinet, which I'm really excited about. And our island has also arrived, which is like a dark oak island. I'm gonna like do all of that in a separate video to show you like, a plane is just flying over. Yeah, so we'll show all of that in a separate video, but I just need to choose some bar stools now. So before I do that, I just wanted to show a couple of things that I picked up. So I picked up these boxers from Uniqlo yesterday in the morning. We went before the festival. Yeah, I just really liked them. I thought I've been like quite enjoying the vibe of loose boxers recently, just for like more chilled days at home, and also I just think they look quite nice, like wearing them around the house as kind of like pajama shorts. These ones are like this. This is probably not very interesting, but I just wanted to show you. So those are blue, and then these ones are striped in blue as well. The other ones are just plain. So those are like that, which I like. That's nice. I'm going to try them for the next couple of weeks, and if I like them, I'm going to buy a few more pairs because I thought they'd be quite good for summer, just like, yeah, in the evenings around the house. And then I got some birthday gifts from my friends who are here for Hoopla. So Jess and Beth are staying with us, 2 of our friends. This is one of the books which Beth, my friend, has read. and she's really recommended, so she bought it. It's a very aesthetic book. I really like it. It's called Reservoir Bitches. It's actually been translated, I think, from, I'm not sure what language. I think it was Spanish maybe. But it's a story of, I think, like sex workers or something to do with the cartel house. I'm not sure, but apparently it's really good, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. And then they also got me another book, and this is called I Love Rom-Coms and I Am a Feminist. It's a book going through, I actually like had a really good read, like flick through this yesterday. Yeah, so basically in the book it goes through like different rom-coms, so there's Legally Blonde, and then it talks through the like feminism in the rom-com, like the film, like themes of feminism or not themes of feminism as well, and then it shows or suggests other rom-coms that you might like based on that. So yeah, really lovely present, and I'm excited to have a proper read of both of those. And then they got us a housewarming gift as well, so very spoiled, called For the Love of Lemons, and it's a very aesthetic book, really like Italian summer vibe, just filled with really nice recipes and imagery. I don't know who wrote it. Letitia Clark. It's just got loads of really nice looking recipes in there. Another couple of things. This La Roche-Posay SPF that we've got to try. So they've sent us this to try, so we'll let you know our thoughts on that. I haven't actually ever used an SPF from La Roche-Posay, but let's try it and see how it... Oh, it smells good. It also seems to sink in really well. You know, sometimes SPF can leave a bit of a white cast, which I absolutely hate. Another thing I wanted to show you, I just got the Ninja Blast Max. It is a mixer though. You probably know we are pretty much obsessed with we have a Ninja soup maker that we bought years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. We already have a smoothie maker on the side that we bought years ago, and then we have the coffee machine now as well, which we have worked with Ninja on, which is a dream. We've been buying the brand for years. We have the face mask from Shark, because they're the same brand, and we have the hairdryer as well. So we have honestly bought a lot of their stuff, and they have actually sent us this, and also a fan and an air fryer. We've never had an air fryer, so if anyone knows any air fryer recipes, please let me know down below. So I think you can kind of like make drinks to take on the go, which is, oh wow, that's a very attractive looking machine. So it looks like that, and then is it wireless? Oh my god, it's wireless? I did not know that. Look. Not plugged in at all, so is there a charger? Right, I'm just gonna figure this out and then I'll be back. That is so great. No, that is gonna be such a handy thing if you're like, go out for us, if we're going to the gym and then heading out straight after, you can put like your protein and your, well, you don't even have to put your water, or water, milk in there. And then you can just blitz it up again just before you go. Leave that in your bag, which is the portable part if it's got a charge. And then just screw the lid on and you have a water bottle. How handy is that? That's so great. I've never seen one like that. I'm really excited to use this. Perfect. That's super exciting. So thank you so much to Ninja for that. And then I wanted to just show you a couple of other things that Mikey bought me for my birthday and they didn't arrive on time. So this is one. I actually did choose this ages ago. I saw it and loved it. It says all this has just got to mean something, but it took a little while to come, but we'll leave it linked down below because I can't remember where it's from. And then also this one, which is like a spoon rest for the kitchen, which is supposed to say let's spoon, but it looks more like it says let's spoon, but I still think it's really cute. So yeah, I thought they were really nice pair to have. I'm not sure where, well, that one I'll keep by the sink, but they're really lovely, like handmade tiles. And now I'm just gonna tidy around the house whilst they're out, get a bit of like cleaning done. I need to ice bath my face because it's really hurting from hay fever. And I'm gonna make a little bit of dinner and just have a relatively chilled one and try and get some work done. So I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow. Oh, also before I go, well, this top is new, but I've been buying a few new bits, and the other day I went into Daniel Simmons' pop-up shop, which is in Soho, just walked past and saw it, and I bought myself a new cap, which apparently is one of my colours. Supposed to be good for my eyes, which I do feel like it does make my eyes look a lot bluer. Ignore how swollen I am. But yeah, I really liked that. I thought it was quite a nice like casual vibe. So yeah, just wanted to say quickly before I head off for the evening. Good morning. It's now the next day.
Morning.
Mikey is back. You actually look surprisingly fresh.
Do I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The colour suits you.
Thank you very much.
It's new.
It is. I went for one of my autumn colours.
Where's it from?
I think it's from Massimo Dutti.
It's nice, I like it.
I've got a bit of a hoarse throat. I was shouting to Kesha.
Singing to Kesha. Did you have a good time? Do you want to hold?
Yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I would have loved if you were there with me. But Toby came to the Saturday and it's not really his thing, so I'm very grateful that he did.
I had a really nice evening actually. I think after I was chatting with you guys going through that stuff, I just had a bath, I did a pamper, face mask, just had a bit of a relaxing one. I read 250 pages of my book, which was really nice. So I'm nearly finished that. I'm hoping I can find the time to finish this evening, but we have got quite a lot of work stuff to do this morning. So it's Monday, our friends literally just left and it's nearly midday. So we've got a few things we need to shoot now.
And it's a nice day.
And yeah, it's a nice sunny day, but I think the only sunny day really this week. So we want to try, we've got something we need to film outside.
Yes.
So we'll show you that when we're done, but we're kind of setting up a new bistro table, which I'm really looking forward to. Okay, it's been a couple of hours, actually probably 4 hours since we spoke earlier and we've been working. We have also just done a few jobs that I thought I'd show you. So in the living room, we have hung some of our artwork. So it's definitely not gonna look like this because we're having this reupholstered and we're gonna be doing stuff here, carpets, whatever, and painting the ceilings. But we wanted to get some of the artwork up and we kind of did it in a so that they're split, so the bigger one kind of falls in the light well, which we think works really well, and then the two slightly darker smaller ones sit as a separate piece on their own. And then we at the moment just have this one which is sitting there, and yeah, we're really happy with I think the placement of those. I think they work well. We'll get some better photography and stuff, but as you can see, we're still choosing paint colors and we have chosen the carpet, but it's not being done until we've painted and everything. And what else is new? Just in here, Ziggy is obviously having a little sleep. Our bed isn't here yet, but we are painting this room this week, so looking forward to that. And then we've got our new fan, which is honestly incredible. It's from Shark, you can see there, and it's very aesthetic. It's in a nice rose gold color, but it is so good. It has loads of settings. It can spin, it can go vertically or horizontally, dependent on the space. And yeah, we honestly love it. Much better than the Dyson one, in my opinion. Yeah, really, really recommend that. And then upstairs, oh look. Hello. Hello, sun baby. Hello, are you my little girl? Upstairs, we have sorted out outside a little bit and we've put the bistro table there, which looks really pretty with the plant all blooming and stuff. And we've popped a couple of cushions there. We just swept the floor, cleaned the windows in this part to make it feel nice and fresh for coffee. And it's honestly so glorious out here. It's the perfect spot to sit and have a morning coffee or pastry or something. We just need to change a couple of these plants. We're going to take all of these borders out over the next few weeks. We're not sure how we're going to do it because you can see here, but it drops really low and then high, so it's quite hard to get to. So we'll have to get a really tall ladder and just be really careful. And then we are swapping out this tree. We know a lot of people love it, so yeah, we're going to give that away to a good home. It's a big fern, I think, lots of people told us, but yeah, we want something slightly different in style. But we absolutely love this, so we're leaving this, and I just love the flowers. They make me very happy. So yeah, that's nice. Mikey is just working away at the temporary island, which we're not actually showing you just yet. That will be coming very soon. But yeah, it's all sort of slowly coming together.
It is, isn't it?
Right, we are back from the gym. I was actually just thinking, Mikey, did you ever show the wardrobes how they were done? Because wasn't that how you started this vlog?
Oh.
Did you show them?
I showed the first bit I did, and then I did the next bit the next day. I don't think I ever showed it, so I'm in a bit of a rush trying to get ready.
Can show that a bit later.
Yeah.
But we've just been to the gym.
Yes.
We've been trying to do like a bit different workouts, almost like a bit shorter and also just like kind of varied. Like trying to do like a 4-week cycle of working out and then changing it. So today we did like a chest and tricep workout. I should actually maybe put what we did on the screen.
Yeah.
I'll put a little like screenshot from my like workout planner that I've made.
Quite a lot of people ask you that a lot and we never talk about it really.
Pop that onto the screen. Then we just picked up 2 coffee beans, so we've got 1 bag for the machines we're out, and then 1 for the jars that we got to decant stuff in. Yeah. And then we also picked up just like these crispy potato slices because
ASMR.
we're a bit tired from the weekend. Mikey obviously especially because he was out all day yesterday.
I couldn't say all night.
No, all day yesterday. Well, they were back at about midnight.
Yeah.
Just gone midnight. I think it was like 12:30 and I waited up because they didn't have any keys.
It didn't end until, I mean it ended at like 10:15, but obviously
By the time you get out,
everyone leaving and we got the bus. I don't really know why it took ages, but we got the bus.
Don't judge the bus, I bloody love the bus.
It was actually so good. We never really get the bus and it was really good.
I prefer a bus to a train and shoot.
I find the bus really confusing, I don't know why. And like the friend that I was with was really good at public transport, so luckily I could follow her around, but it was great.
Yeah, and then we were basically feeling a bit tired, so we just wanted to have a really chilled dinner. We've got our odd box. Don't know, did we show that in the vlog?
Yeah, you spoke about odd box.
So yeah, we've continued doing odd box, so that's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
So today we've literally got those potatoes, we've got some spring greens from last week's odd box left, and then we've got some sausages.
We're just getting sausages.
We'll have a really chilled dinner, get some work done, like catch up, and then I really want to finish my book.
Tim's done so much reading, I'm so jealous. I'm like getting into my one that I've been reading now, so I want to do some as well.
Yeah, basically yesterday, I didn't talk about this, so I vlogged yesterday, if you've been watching this vlog, you will know. And after I spoke with you guys, I did some work for a bit, and then I just started vomiting.
Yeah, you were
like
really
completely out of nowhere, just throwing up. But our friend, the day before, she was sick as well. She was unwell. So I'm wondering if that was just like a bit of a bug. But luckily I was at home, so I just like rested, and then I spent the rest of the day, I think I said, but like pampering and also reading. And yeah, I read a lot of my books. I'm gonna hopefully finish that tonight and start a new one.
You've read so much.
Like considering we didn't read. Yeah, we used to really rarely read and like find it really hard to get into a book. This year, I've read, that'll be my 10th book, which is 2 a month, which like for considering
your
like...
goal for the year was 12, like 1 a month, so you're really
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's also, I was saying, it's really interesting. I mean, I'm sure loads of people read, so...
We got that on our coffee machine, so you can get the ASMR quickly also.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone reads, so this is not new, but I do think for our generation a lot of people don't read, and I was definitely one of those people.
Yeah.
And I think this is so obvious, but finding a book that you really enjoy makes such a difference, and quite a lot of the time I'd be reading books and thinking like, it's such a chore, I really can't get into it.
Yeah.
And I think picking a book that is exactly like a film you know you love watching.
Yeah, that's
so the books we've been reading are almost like, kind of, you can imagine it being like a Netflix style thriller.
Yeah.
And I love watching those. I would both love watching those. So the books that we've been reading, like it's really easy to get into them.
Yeah.
Which has made such a big difference.
Yeah, in terms of like supplements and stuff, and I mean we have been not great with like consistency recently, but trying to like focus on enjoying working out and our like diet more rather than being so strict, which we've been in the past. But I actually really struggle with like gaining weight, like I kind of always have.
It sounds like a really
twatty
problem to have, but it's actually quite difficult to do.
Yeah, so I take these like, they're called like gainer things. They're probably not great for your gut and really high in sugar, but they basically are quite like calorific, so I have those just to like help me basically gain weight, because when you're obviously working out and stuff, you are burning a lot more calories, and
you're just a sweet little petite thing like you are.
Yeah, when you're just like a little tiny dot.
Rocket.
So funny, I don't know if we've mentioned this in the vlog before, but everyone is always surprised when they meet us in real life how tall we are.
Yeah.
We get it so often. Like even this weekend when we were at Mighty Hoopland, like some very, very lovely people who came over and said like, we follow you or watch you.
Yeah.
They were like, wow,
You're tall.
I'm really shocked with your height, because I think people think we're like 5'5".
Yeah, we were having a conversation with we got it loads, like one particular day, it was really weird.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it, and I think maybe because we're quite a similar height,
Yeah.
and you only really see us not really in comparison to anyone else.
Yeah, like we always film just the two.
Yeah, I think people think we're the same height, I'm quite sure, but I'm 6'1" and you're just under 6.
Yeah, I'm like 5'11".
So we're not like crazy tall, but we're not small.
So I've just put protein and creatine in there, and then I think I love that that's a water bottle that you can just like, that looks so normal.
Yeah.
And then I think you literally just like slot it onto there. I think I need to put it down.
Oh.
And then you can
Ooh.
just drink it, and that is it. Yeah, so that
good?
is that. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it tastes like normal, but yeah, but like it's fine.
That's great. Oh, so we should put the bigger one away then,
Yeah.
and keep that for like when we're gonna do like a bigger thing.
Yeah, and then so we have, I said this yesterday, but we have a Ninja bigger one anyway, but this obviously takes up no space on the side, so it's good for like a protein shake. If you want to put like, probably in my mind I would say if you want to use like lots of ice and thicker, harder things, just use the big one, which for size comparison of the bottle, I mean it's similar big, but base. That's the other Ninja one that we bought years ago, and then that's the new one. So I mean, it is quite a lot smaller for when you're limited for sides.
We're limited. We're limited. I'm limited. Nobody.
Oh, jump scare. Just been doing some work for a bit while Mikey made dinner, and not particularly glamorous, but we've got those potatoes, some slightly anemic looking sausages, but they are chicken sausages, and then spring greens and a little bit of gravy. This is a temporary worktop, and we're watching a really old vlog from Kane and Ian, who are two of the Welsh Five. We just like really enjoy watching them, so doing that. So thank you, Mikey.
That's right, slagged it up.
I like to go and read straight after this and like wind down for the night.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do that. So we'll catch up with you tomorrow. I fear this has become a really random vlog, but it's later in the evening now. I'm just having a protein yogurt and have been watching 101 Dalmatians. I'm just gonna get in the shower in a sec, but I wanted to quickly talk about my book because I'm really, really enjoying reading so much. So this is the book I'm reading at the moment, The Family Game. I'll leave it linked down below. And Mikey's reading one called Look in the Mirror or Don't Look in the Mirror. Something like that. Yeah, I'm honestly loving it so much. So it's my third book I've read by Catherine Steadman, yeah, that's her name, who is the writer, and I ordered them all on World of Books, so I will leave the link for World of Books down below, because basically it's like sorry, Stormy is here really trying to get my yogurt. It's a really good way of getting secondhand books, so good for the environment, but also really affordable. I think when I did it, maybe it was 4 for £10, which obviously you pay more than £10 for like a new book in Waterstones now. And some books, I think it's really nice to have your own copy, maybe if it's a writer you really love, or it's a really like beautiful book that you want to put on the shelf. But to be honest, a lot of these books I wouldn't really display. They're quite like standard looking, but kind of like Mikey was saying earlier, it's prioritizing like a story that we think we'll enjoy. So yeah, when we've read those, then we're going to actually give them to our friend. We've said we'll do like a bit of a book swap because we have similar tastes. So yeah, that'll be good, but I'm going to finish that tonight and I will let you know what I think. But yeah, I'm going to finish my yogurt and shower.
Happy Tuesday.
It's the next day. I finished my book.
Yeah.
It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Which one was the one you just read?
The Family Game. I'll leave it linked down below. And I just this morning started a new one, which I'm already really into. It's called...
Is it called Reservoir Bitches?
Reservoir Bitches, yeah. And it's a true story about the like cartel, is that what they're called? The like kind of like mafia like in Mexico. Yeah, so really enjoying that. It's very interesting. And you're getting quite into yours?
I'm getting quite into mine, yeah. I'm getting near the end of mine. I've been reading Look in the Mirror. You read it?
Yeah, I read it. Look in the Mirror, yeah.
It's good. I like it.
We have had a delivery from Nkuku, which we're going to unbox now. So we've obviously mentioned about doing odd box and also about just trying to be better with like eating fresh food. We had a really long conversation actually yesterday whilst we were at the gym about kind of being like, I think I'm really mindful that I'm not that this is at all old, I'm not saying for that reason, but I'm turning 30 soon and kind of just wanting to look after my body and mental health as much as possible. And this is one of those like, this probably seems silly to people, but I think one of those things that means that, well, I think we'll be able to do that easier because there'll be a space for us to store all of our like fresh vegetables and fruit and everything because we are quite limited to storage.
Yeah.
I saw this and thought it was super nice.
Here it is.
Yeah, that was literally took less
So
than
easy.
a minute,
Yeah, just needed the baskets on it.
Did not take long, but yeah, it's got a really cute little handle. Sounds silly, but it's actually probably quite handy. Like if you're cooking, you just want to bring your fruit and veg over to you. But and the baskets can come off to be cleaned. But it's actually really hard to find a nice vegetable trolley.
Yeah, it
Really
is.
liked this, and we're planning on putting it on the kitchen. I think by the window.
Yeah, just like in that corner there.
The back area doesn't actually get as sunny as the front, so hopefully that'll be okay there.
Looks really nice, I love it. Hey, we've just taken the dogs on a walk and done some work, and now we're heading out for some events, aren't we?
We are, yeah. We've got one with Corsten, who, if you don't know, we actually bought all of our sockets and plugs and stuff from them in our cottage, and we're planning on using them again here. So
yeah, they do really nice like hardware. Hardware, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then we're going to Little Green for an event. They're doing like a collaboration with Joe Malone, which is interesting. So we're going to the Little Green showroom on King's Road. So we'll bring you along with us.
Okay, we've just gotten home from the event and the gym. But Mikey is saying he's going to faint of hunger. So
I'm not going to faint, but I am really hungry.
So we thought we would, well, just quickly talk about the events and some of the stuff whilst we're basically about to start cooking. Ignore what I'm wearing, because all my gym stuff is in the washing, so this is like, it is a gym top, it's a very like skimpy running vest. Went to Corsten in the design centre. We are going to film a full vlog there.
Yeah, we need to.
And I think we should film it next week, so it'll be coming very soon after this. We're going to go for like house inspo, look at everything. We just had, it was so nice.
I don't know, I feel
we should have been
ridiculous that we haven't been.
Yeah, so that will be coming soon. And then we went to such a nice event, a Little Green on the King's Road, which you may or may not know is one of our favourite places anyway. We're basically there every week.
We've been there a lot, as you can see from our colour chart of Little Green paints on the wall. We are still testing.
Every room as well. But yeah, we went. They have done a new collaboration with Joe Malone. So, should we both unbox? We said to them, they gave us a goodie bag each, and we were like, no, we are more than grateful to share one. And the very, very lovely lady, Emily, said, no, have one each. Which is, wow!
Why does this feel like Christmas?
This does feel like Christmas. I love that.
Ooh, I've got one to know.
What is it?
Do you think it's like kind of like
the colour chart
of the collection?
Oh, I love it. Oh, wow, that is so nice.
Oh, those are the wallpapers that they had paired with each of the scents.
What a way to do like a little product thing. That is so nice. So it just says something about each of the new candles. It's the like classic Joe Malone fragrances. So lime basil mandarin, pomegranate noir, English pear and freesia, myrrh and tonka, and
is it lavender or something?
Wild rose and something?
Lavender and moonflower.
Lavender and moonflower, nearly. So that's lovely.
It's like classic Jo Malone scents and then classic little green colours.
Yes.
So that none of them are like new scents or new colours, but they've like paired them to match the like feeling that each scent should give you, which was really interesting.
I really am excited about this.
Do you want to get the same one or a different one?
Different.
3,
2, 1.
Oh! Oh! That was like, oh, I've got Silent ID too.
English pear and freesia.
I've got English pear and freesia.
Pomegranate
and I've got lime basil and mandarin.
Ah, mandarin.
Mandarin.
Oh, we got the paint
And I got the paint samples too.
Ah, so Masquerade is one of the paints that I really loved and wanted to try. It's like a pinky colour. I thought if we wanted to, we could go for a pinky colour in the kitchen
On the stairs.
Yeah.
Because that has to be the whole way through the house,
Not
but
that-
that is nice.
Yeah, it's not that far off what we like. And then, God, what a blooming tree.
I'll just open one of mine because you've got the same one.
So there's the candles. Which one shall I do? That is such a massive tree.
And they've also paired it to like wallpapers.
Do you know, I'm actually going to just flip the camera and show you in the natural light here because it's a bit warm. There is the colour of the pomegranate noir, which is one of my favourite Jo Malone scents.
And there's lime basil.
That is,
And that one is Salix.
that smells so good, and I love that colour as well.
Yeah.
Those two are my...
green, which it is giving more green actually.
Yeah, here. It was giving blue in the showroom.
Yeah.
Those two I think were my favourite colours, so that's worked out very well. So we've been very, very spoiled there, and then there are paint samples from Little Green, which is great. Silent White Deep, which you know, we should actually try that out, because that could be a keeper. And then Salix, which is another colour, which is so funny that when she was talking about it, I was like, oh, I love that colour.
Yeah,
and
it's
we
a really nice
rarely
colour.
use blue.
Yeah, we do.
I think it could work well in this house, so that is very kind.
Yeah.
And then we have a little green tote bag as well.
We could have done with this.
We could have done with this literally ages ago. It is the colour cards for Little Green.
Oh my god.
Wait,
we
why
needed
did
that
we
so
not get one of
bad.
those? Oh, that's good. They come in like colour palette, so you can see like all of the.
Look, they smell like paint.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
They smell like actually paint.
Maybe those are newly released because I've only ever seen the Farrow Ball ones.
Wait, we needed that so bad.
Well, we still need it, so
Well, we need that.
let's
so
count
bad.
our blessings.
That's
We have it
so
now.
Is it an apron? Toby loves an apron. Wow.
Oh, new job. Yeah, you look like you're gonna go and work there.
May as well get over there. Anything from the colour trolley?
Anyway, I feel like you're
Time for dinner, I'm gonna pass out.
Starvation is calling, but thank you so much for watching this vlog. It's actually been a really nice few days, and yeah, we hope you enjoyed coming on our week with us, or a couple of days at least. But yeah, thanks for
Thanks so
watching.
much.
Bye.